The following is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.
Welcome to the Cruise Show. I'm Carly and this is Richard. Well, we have got some wonderful summer and autumn cruises in store for you on today's show because we are cruising with MSC Cruises. Now, if you've cruised with them before, you'll know it's a cruise like no other with a Mediterranean flair, stunning interiors and travelling to some wonderful destinations as well. And we have got a lot to be tempting you with today because we are including free inside 2 balcony stateroom upgrades. Yeah, how much would you like to travel in a balcony stateroom, Richard? What about you? Make sure you've got that telephone handy because these cruises are incredible value for money and I think we're going to be tempting you to get on the phone and give us a call. But first of all, to tell us a little bit more about MSC Cruises, it's Richard.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Carly. MSC Cruises are proud to offer unique holidays continuing a 300-year family seafaring tradition. Currently, their fleet of ultra-modern luxury ships have been superbly designed and beautifully decorated by master architects. On board, you can expect a whole world of discovery opportunities, outstanding entertainment, gourmet dining and indulgent pampering in the MSC Urea Spa if you want to visit that when you're on board. Now, there's events going on all throughout the day and into the evening as well, with live music, Broadway performances, games and spectacular shows that you can enjoy. Remember, you are on holiday after all. And when it comes to dining, there's a choice for everyone with a buffet that's open 20 hours a day. And right now has never been a better time to book your MSC Cruises holiday with some great offers, as Carly was saying before. So stick around, do take a seat, get a pen and paper, and I think you're going to need it as we go cruising with MSC Cruises and Vision Cruise.
Well, this first cruise, this is one of my favourites because it's taken in places in the UK that you might not think to go to and places that would probably take some of you a while to drive to. But on a cruise, you get to enjoy the wonderful cruising experience with MSC Cruises and travelling to these fabulous destinations. And we're taking you on board the MSC Magnifica in the summer next year. So let's join John for a little look around.
Well, here I am at the very heartbeat of the ship, the atrium. Reception's behind me, and then as you go up, it is absolutely gorgeous. The spiral staircases, there's a piano over there, and of an evening, it's such a relaxing place. Also, this is where I've just picked up my Daily Times, and this tells me what's happening around the ship, where and when. This is normally put in your bedroom just before you go to bed of an evening, so you'll know what's happening the next day. Do you know, when you look around the ship, it truly is Magnifica. Well, we've made it on board, and of course, it's the law of the sea. We've come to the buffet. Now, if you like pizza, I'm reliably informed this is some of the best pizza at sea. Gosh, it looks tempting. Oh, there's another one coming out now. Here we go. Whoa. You see, whatever sort of stateroom you choose with MSC, you're going to get great value for money. But for me, a balcony has it all. Because when you pull into a port like we're in today in Barcelona, you've got the whole of the city skyline behind you. I can see the Sacred Familiar Church from here. I can see the Olympic Stadium, Montjuic, from my very own balcony. You see, that's the advantage of it all. But whatever you choose, I know you'll find it great value for money. Well, this is the indoor solarium and it is absolutely lovely. There's the bubbling hot tubs there, there's a lovely heated pool here, and of course there's alfresco dining all around us. Plus, there's the ice cream. It's award-winning too, and there's so much of it to choose from. I think I'll go and have a little look. Well, there's so many kids clubs here on MSC, where from when they're very small to when they're very cool. Now, I could be at the cool disco next door for all the cool teens, or I could be having a great time with Mr. Lego here and the MSC mascots. Where would you rather be? Now, Now, you may spend absolute fortunes joining gym clubs and all that sort of thing, and they're great. I too waste a lot of money on them. But do you know what? It's better when you get them for free. And also, you don't get views like this from any gym I know.
No, you don't. And what great views you get there as well. Did you see John on his balcony there on his cruise holiday? Well, for this price here, we are giving you that free upgrade from an inside to a balcony stateroom. So you can watch as we cruise into all those ports of call, maybe watch the sunset from the comfort of your own balcony, or maybe even choose to have breakfast on your balcony one morning. So we're going to be on board MSC Magnifica, which is going to be based in Southampton for the duration of the summer 2018 season. So there's plenty of opportunities for you to get a cruise on board. We're going to be cruising on this particular holiday. This is going on the 4th of June and it's a 10-night holiday. As I say, we are based in Southampton, so you can take with you as many pairs of shoes as you want, ladies, or as many handbags as you want. We'll wave goodbye to Southampton and our first port of call will be Le Havre. Now, when we get you to Le Havre, we're going to, here you could choose to have a walk around the harbour itself, which is so pretty to have a walk around. Look at it there. And I've been here to Le Havre a couple of times. It's great for activities. Then we're on to Invergordon is our next port of call here. Now we're going to have a day at sea before we get to Invergordon, I should say as well. You've got some spectacular scenery all around the coastline. Then we're off to South Queen's Ferry, which is the port for Edinburgh. So you could take a trip to Edinburgh for the day if you wanted to do that. You've got all the high street with its shopping opportunities as well. Then we're into Newcastle upon Tyne is our next port of call here. Maybe venture out the city centre. You've got the Angel of the North statue, which has a great site in the countryside there. But in the city itself, there's all the shopping opportunities for you. Talking of opportunities, there's Amsterdam next. We're going to be overnighting in Amsterdam is our next port of call here. Maybe take one of the canal cruises when you're in Amsterdam. You can take the walking tour as well, which you find out all of the sites, or there's the open top bus tour if you wanted to do that too. You'll get 2 full days there to go and explore. Then we are into Hamburg is our final port of call here. One of the largest ports in Europe, I should say here as well, with its elegant buildings that you can see. Then we are going to be cruising you back to Southampton. Now this is going on the 4th of June next year for 10 nights. So then look at this price here of just £759 per person. This is a free upgrade to a balcony stateroom. So when you get on board, you'll unpack just the ones in Southampton. You can maybe watch the sail away from your own balcony, or as we cruise right into the heart of Amsterdam, you'll be in your own balcony. And that's one of the great things I love about cruising, is if you can always afford it, I think you should always try and take that balcony. But with prices like this and the offers that we're giving you today here at Vision Cruise, we're including this free balcony upgrade, so you don't need to worry about having to pay any supplements to enjoy a balcony. It can all be yours included for just £759 per person. And I'll tell you more about the MSC Magnifica as we go along throughout the show, but there's great things added because it's sailing from Southampton in 2018 to really cater for the British taste and comfort. So do stick around, I'll tell you more about that. We've got lots more offers coming up. If you want to book your place on this one, all you have to do is go to the website at visioncruise.co.uk for more information, or pick up the phone and call us now. It's 0800 655 6449.
Well, I mentioned at the beginning of the show there about visiting places in our own country, and I think this is a wonderful example of why cruising really is the best way to travel, because you're getting to visit places like Edinburgh. Invergordon is a lovely place to visit. Newcastle, a fabulous city. You don't have to drive. You don't have to get on a train and wait at the station to make your changes, or if you're coming from the west coast of Scotland, you haven't got to drive right the way across, because you're sailing in luxury. You're enjoying the wonderful food that MSC Cruises have got to offer. You're being entertained every evening and in the daytime. And you're enjoying that wonderful experience and getting to see these fabulous places as well. So what are you waiting for? With prices like that, get yourself on the phone. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing you out from Southampton, heading for our first port of call, Le Havre. Now, there's so many places to explore from here. I would definitely recommend, if you've never been to Paris, get yourself to Paris. See things like the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, stroll the Champs-Élysées, maybe head up to the Sacré-Cœur. Beautiful views of the city from up there as well. Then from there, we're going to be sailing on to Invergordon. I did a rib tour when I visited here on a ship, and it was wonderful. I saw things like porpoises and so many different varieties of birds, and you get to enjoy your little dram of whiskey afterwards. afterwards as well. Then from there we are into South Queensferry. This is of course for Edinburgh. You can stroll around the castle or the lovely shopping streets, and the zoo is well worth a visit as well. Then we're into Newcastle upon Tyne. There's some great shopping opportunities here as well in this friendly city. You could head to the Metro Centre. It's wonderful for shopping. Then we are into Amsterdam. You've got your overnight in port there. Enjoy a walk around the narrow canals, or maybe head into the Dutch countryside and see some authentic wooden houses and fishing villages. And then our final port of call will be Hamburg. So many elegant buildings here. Maybe head to the fish market or the merchants district while you're there before we sail you back into Southampton. And those prices from just £759 for a balcony stateroom. As Richard said, this is a wonderful way to travel. Just imagine sitting there on your balcony as you cruise into Amsterdam, as you cruise into Hamburg. Wonderful experience, and you get to enjoy it. All you've got to do is dial that number at the bottom of the screen. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on to our next itinerary now, and we are taking you around Northern Europe next summer. And we're back on board the MSC Magnifica. So let's take a little look around. Yeah, so let's have another look around at some of the facilities you can be enjoying. But because the MSC Magnifica is going to be based in Southampton for the summer season in 2018, they've added lots of things that can really impress your holiday experience. There's going to be a British comedian on board this particular ship. There'll be a British cruise director. You'll be able to find British TV channels inside your stateroom. On board, you'll get Yorkshire tea. There's coffee and kettles in every single cabin. When it comes to dining, you'll be able to enjoy things like HP sauce, Marmite and mustard as well. That's all things you like. Roast dinners, they're going to be included on board too. You'll get curry nights, you get some traditional British ales in the pub as well, and it's all been really catered for the British traveller. There'll be sport being shown. You've got football, rugby, and the car motor racing will be shown, and you'll be able to view British newspapers on board, so you'll always be able to find out what's going on back home, enjoy the comforts of home, of the ship as well, when you are on your holiday. Now, the gym you can see here, this is open throughout the day on board. You saw John enjoying the views there. This is the spa area. If you wanted to head here, there is a charge for the pamper treatments and the massages, but my recommendation is do get on board, do check out the sea days, because they do have some special offers, and you might want to get all refreshed and all, or you maybe have your hair done for the formal evening on board as well. Now, there's a great choice of bars and lounges. This is a sports bar. You'll be able to watch all the football or the cricket or whatever's going on. You'll be able to find it in here. There's even a bowling alley on board. If the kids are going to be cruising with you, there's the kids clubs on board, which they're open again throughout the day, so the kids can be having fun in there. And if you are taking the kids as well, we've got great prices when it comes to travelling with the children, and this particular cruise is going around the half-term area, so do check your local region. Now, on top deck there are the swimming pools, there are the hot tubs, there's plenty of sun lounges for you to relax in. You will find tennis areas, you'll find mini golf, there's a jogging track, and these are just some of the different bars and lounges for you to be enjoying. When it comes to dining, there are 5 gourmet restaurants that serve food from all around the world. If you fancy having a trip to the Oriental Plaza, you can do that. There is the main restaurant, there's the buffet option for you, there's the option to eat inside your stateroom from your own balcony if you want to do that. Look at all this food there. You've got a great choice. And if you're thinking, well, I've got a dietary requirement, can I be catered for when I get on board? Well, of course you can. All you have to do is let us know at the time of booking, and then we can make sure the ship's aware, so we can make sure your holiday's perfect. And did you see that theatre that was just shown then? That theatre holds 1,200 people, and it's a different show every evening of your cruise holiday. We've got British comedians coming on board as well, so you know you're going to be in for a real treat. So this is on board the MSC Magnifica. We're going to be heading here. We're not going too far away, but visiting some lovely ports of call. It's on the 24th of May next year for 11 nights. This, as I said, is around the half-term area. Do check your local region and find out what's going on there. But if you want to take the kids, give us a call for kids' prices. We can see what we can do for you. We've got great prices for the kids, and they will have a fantastic time on board. We're going to cruise out of Southampton once again, and our first port of call will be Le Havre. Here you could choose to go to Paris for the day if you wanted to do that.
You can easily do it in the day there and go maybe take a trip up the Eiffel Tower if you wanted to do that. Then we're going to be cruising you on to La Coruña is our next port of call here. One of the options in La Coruña, it's not this one, but it's the Tower of Hercules, is the oldest working Roman lighthouse, which you can take a trip up 220 steps. And yes, I've done it. It's great to go and do that. Then we're on to Bilbao. This is the impressive floral display outside the Guggenheim Museum, which is well worth a visit. That's all the modern buildings, and there's the ancient buildings as well. Then we're on to Le Verdon is our next port of call here. This is where you can head to the Bilbao, Bordeaux region, I should say. We can go and try some of the Bordeaux wine. Then we are into Amsterdam. This will be our next stop. We're going to be overnighting in port in Amsterdam. I'm thinking maybe take a trip to Anne Frank's house. The kids will love it there. But if you are planning to go there, do make sure you go early because they do get really busy in big queues. And if you wanted to book your excursions, we send you all the details of the excursion before you go on your holiday. And then our final port of call will be Hamburg, where you'll enjoy a day in Hamburg, and so many canals around the city itself. It's really walkable. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton. So this is an 11-night holiday on board the MSC Magnifica on the 24th of May next year. Once again, we've included for you a free balcony upgrade. This price here, this is based on 2 adults sharing a balcony of £1,039 per person. Now, if you wanted to take the kids with you, it is around the half-term holiday. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately for taking the kids with you. But, you know, they'll have a great time on board in the kids' clubs. They'll be making things, making new friends, playing games. They'll be in their own safe environment while you can relax and you can go and enjoy maybe some pampering in the spa, maybe go and try some of those 12 bars and lounges around the ship, or just relax on top deck and soak up some of the atmosphere, or maybe sit on your own balcony and watch some of the great views as we arrive in the ports of call. So this price here, this is that free balcony upgrade. It's based on 2 adults sharing that stateroom. If you wanted to take the kids, all you have to do is go to the website for more details at visioncruise.co.uk, or give us a call on 0800 655 6449.
Well, I'm going to give you a very good reason right now to book this cruise with us here at Vision Cruise, because if you go on the MSC website right now, you are not going to find that price right there. We are offering you this cruise for £60 per person, better value than the MSC website itself. That's a saving of £120 per couple. Now imagine what you could spend that on. Maybe some excursions, as Richard mentioned, or maybe give us a call and ask us about upgrading to all-inclusive, and we can have a look at doing that for you. Why not, when you've made a saving, hey? Go all-inclusive. That'll top off your cruise perfectly, along with your balcony stateroom. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing you out from Southampton and heading for your first port of call, Le Havre. Now, if you've already visited Paris, why not head to Normandy or Honfleur or Rouen even for the day and enjoy some lovely French cuisine while you're there. Then we're into La Coruña, steeped in history and offering some mouth-watering seafood and some great shopping opportunities as well. Then our next port of call will be Bilbao. You could visit the Guggenheim Museum or maybe go on a Rioja wine tour. That sounds right up my street. Then the next port of call will be Le Verdon-sur-Mer. You can take a trip to Bordeaux from here, or maybe stay in Le Verdon and relax on the beach or cycle through the forest. Then we're going to arrive into Amsterdam. Now, you've got your overnight here in Amsterdam, and there's so much to do, from a canal cruise to or go to Anne Frank's house, or perhaps explore like a local on a bike. Then our final port of call will be Hamburg. Explore this fashionable city and its fascinating history as well, before we sail you back in to Southampton. And all of that from those fabulous fares of just £1,039 per person for your balcony stateroom.
And remember, included in that balcony as well, it's things like tea and coffee making facilities that they're adding onto the ship. And MSC Cruises have listened to you out there, because they put a poll out there to what tea you would like on board, and voted for by you. The most popular tea was Yorkshire tea. So that will be available inside the staterooms. It'll be in the buffet as well, and in the bars and all of the lounges. And that's one of the great things I like with MSC Cruises, listening to what their travellers like to find on board, and they put it on board for you. So they're going to be included as well, all in your balcony.
Yeah, and they're catering for you with entertainment. As Richard mentioned, British comedians. The evening's entertainment is going to be just for you. So what are you waiting for? Have this wonderful experience. Treat yourself. I would. Give us a call on 0800 655 6449. We're going to move on now to our third itinerary, and we are taking you around Northern Europe on board the MSC Magnifica. So we're going to rejoin John and have another little look around.
Well, you know, when you've been working out in the gym and you've been relaxing at the spa and bubbling away, maybe having some treatments, you then want to be regenerated. And this is where this comes in. It's a wonderful experience. It's the spa bar where they have some wonderful drinks. Things like they can do deep cleansing, total relaxation, ultimate youth, purity and beautiful skin. Well, I do have most of that anyway, but do you know what? I'll go for ultimate youth. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, thank you very much. Now, this is the Berry Berry Bliss. It's strawberries, pomegranate syrup, cranberry juice. It's going to make me young again. Thank you very much indeed. But, well, cheers. Feel 21 again already. Do you know what? Even if you're a major sports fan, you won't miss a moment of anything. They've got Sky Sports on board. Do you know, when you get to bars like this, it's great because it's a specialty coffee bar, coffee and chocolates. And my goodness, they've got all the usual stuff like the lattes and things that you like, but also they've got frozen coffee delights. Things like vanilla chocolate cappuccino, which sounds gorgeous, caramel coffee frost. And then there's the chocolate ones like classic chocolate, chocolate zero. I think I'll go for the chocolate zero because that sounds as though it could be slimming. Do you know, this is the main restaurant and it is absolutely wonderful, as you can see. All set up for main service. Now tonight, there's just the 7 courses, obviously. I can't take all that. Cut out the salad and the soup, shall we? And we'll carry on. You know, standing on top deck here of MSC Magnifica, it's not hard to see why so many people love her time and time again. There's the wonderful pools areas here. There's the wonderful facilities for the children that they'll just fall in love with. There's the wonderful food, of course. There's the fabulous theatres, the comfortable staterooms, the marvellous areas around the ship where there's music emanating all through the night. And of course, there's the friendly crew just wanting to help you. Everything that they can do for you, they certainly do. They say it's a cruise like no other, and no matter where you go on the MSC Magnifica, I think you'll find it's a holiday like no other as well.
Indeed it is. It's a holiday and a cruise like no other on board the MSC Magnifica. And look at those facilities on top deck for you. They're all available for your disposal, whether you want to get involved in some of the activities or get active in the gym or lie back by the pool or some of the enrichment classes on board. You can do whatever you want because you are on holiday after all. So for this final itinerary, we're going around some of our favourite ports once again. We're going away on the 24th of September next year for 7 nights. So this one's going quite a way away, but we've got a great price for you right now. We're going to be cruising out of Southampton and our first port of call will be Le Havre. Now here again you've got the options to go to Paris if you wanted to, take a walk around Le Havre itself. You've got the cafes and the harbour there. I just like, one of mine Carly's pastimes is to sit there and people watch. Yeah. Then we're on to Zeebrugge. You could go to Bruges here for the day if you wanted to do that, maybe pick up some chocolates for the people back home and take a horse-drawn carriage ride around the cobblestone streets. Then we're into Amsterdam is our next destination. We're going to be overnighting in port here once again, so maybe you want to take a canal cruise to do that. Everything's centrally located in Amsterdam, and do you know what? You've never seen so many bicycles around the city. I was there a couple of weeks ago, and there was thousands of them right by the station, which is right where you dock. And then our final port of call will be Hamburg. You've got St. Michael's Cathedral. There is the many shopping opportunities for you to enjoy around Hamburg, and then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton after your 7 nights of refreshment on board the MSC Magnifica. So this is going on the 24th of September next year, and look at this price here. Once again, we've included this free upgrade for you. Now this is an upgrade. This price here is for an inside room, I'll tell you that now, but we're going to be upgrading you to a balcony stateroom for just £619 per person. So do be on your balcony as we cruise into Hamburg, as we cruise into Amsterdam, as we cruise into Le Havre. You could be enjoying it all from your own balcony stateroom for just £619 per person. Now when you book this cruise, we will enrol you into our own loyalty scheme, which is Vision Plus, which has all its own benefits. Now you can find out more about those on our website at visioncruise.co.uk, and if you've been with MSC Cruises before, or maybe you're a first-time cruiser and never been with MSC Cruises before, you'll also get enrolled into MSC Voyager Club, which is their loyalty program too. You'll pick up the MSC points, you'll pick up the Vision Plus points, and together means that you get some great savings and some extra bonuses as well. Now if you require any more information on those loyalty programs, you can find them on our website, which is available for you 24 hours a day at visioncruise.co.uk. And today we've only given you an example of 3 cruises on board the MSC Magnifica. MSC Cruises have got a great fleet of cruise ships all around the world. Do check out the website where you'll find all the itineraries there, or pick up the phone and call us right now on 0800 655 6449.
Well, if you've never cruised before, I would say this is a wonderful taster cruise. It's just 7 nights away. It's nice and easy. You just get on the ship in Southampton. You're not worrying about flying to the ship. You join the ship there, you sail away, you enjoy your 7 nights, and I'm pretty sure once you've given it a go, a taster, you will just be back for more and more. So let's have another little sail back through those details. So setting out from Southampton and heading for Le Havre. This is where you could visit so many destinations. The choice is absolutely yours. Or maybe if you've visited Paris and Normandy and places like that, you could stay on the ship and enjoy all those wonderful facilities. Then from there, we're going to sail into Zeebrugge, enjoy a stroll around Bruges, enjoy a waffle, maybe some chocolates, perhaps a beer, or head to Brussels for the day and see some of the wonderful highlights the city's got to offer. Then our next port of call will be Amsterdam. You got your overnight in port here. Maybe head out and visit the windmills or try the Van Gogh Museum as well. Then our final port of call will be Hamburg. You can visit St. Michael's Church or the International Maritime Museum, just some of the many elegant buildings in this cosmopolitan city. Before we sail you back in to Southampton, and those fares were from just £619 per person for your free inside to balcony stateroom upgrade. All you've got to do to be on this fabulous cruise is dial that number at the bottom of the screen. It's 0800 655 6449. And if you've never cruised before, and I'm sure you've got lots of questions, then when you're on the phone, ask for our first time guide to cruising. We'll send that out free of charge, and I'm sure that's going to answer most of the questions you've got, like what kind of currency do I need to take away with me, what plug sockets do I need. It's all in there. All you've got to do is get on the phone. But for myself and Richard, it's time to go. See you next time.
See you very soon here at Vision Cruise.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.